All right, part 3 of this exercise is our back body series. If you haven't done bridging and abs or side series, I would go and do those first and then end with this back body, unless you're just jumping in to do some back body work. Very, very important in this video, if you feel anything in the low back at all, especially pinching or crunching, then that is not good. We want to keep it out of the low back. So tuck the tailbone between the legs as much as you can to engage the lower abdominals and to lengthen out the low back. So if you ever feel low back, that's what I want you to do, or take it back a notch. All right, have fun. Okay, we're going to start with the arms overhead. Hands are about mat distance apart, so a little bit wider than your shoulder distance. We're looking down at our mat. First thing we'll do is tuck the tailbone between the legs to straighten out the low back. And we'll draw the shoulders down away from the ears. We're going to lift the right arm and the left leg just a couple inches off of the floor. Set them down and switch. If we feel anything in the low back, we need to tuck the tailbone under even more as we zip the abdominals off of the mat. So imagine that while we're doing this, someone's trying to slide a piece of paper under your abdomen. And we'll take it down. We're going to take our elbows wide, stack the hands, rest the forehead on your hands. But I'm going to look towards you so you can hear me. Okay, so tailbone tucks under, belly lifts off of the mat as much as possible. We're going to see if we can lift both legs off of the ground and back down. Now, option to lift your forehead off of your hands the way that I am, so that you have a little bit of upper back extension. But if you need to rest your forehead back on your hands, that's perfectly fine, especially if you're feeling low back. Now, shoulders might try to creep up to the ears, so continuously draw them down. Now we're going to pull the legs up just that couple of inches. Toes are pointed. We're going to click the heels together as fast as we can. For 10, 9, keep drawing the shoulders down. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it down. Now we're going to take the hands under the shoulders. Tail tucks under, shoulders roll back. We pull the heart forward to point at the front edge of our mat, and then we point it back down at the floor. Every time we come down, we're going to tuck the tailbone again to prevent the low back from kicking in. So we should feel a ton of work in the low abdominals to keep pressing the hips forward into the mat. Imagine that at the bottom of your rib cage has wheels, and those wheels are going to roll forward and then roll back under you. Now, if low back is doing okay, there's no pinching, and you'd like more extension, you're welcome to press into the arms and pull the heart forward, elbows in tight as you come back down. We'll want our feet at least hip distance apart for this. When you come up, whether you're doing just a thoracic extension or a full extension, I only want you to use your hands as much as needed, so maybe even hover them off of the floor, tuck tail under, and then lift into that extension without the help of your arms. If you come into a full swan, then you can press the hands down for assistance to come up. Pull shoulders down, pull the heart forward. And one more extension wherever you're at. Keep pressing hips forward. And take it down. Now arms are going to go back to where we started with hands over the head. Belly lifts and both legs lift, both arms lift. We're going to go back to that alternating kick, and we're going to take it as fast as we can, going for a swing. And even though the belly is the only thing on the mat, it's going to zip in as tight as possible away from the floor. Shoulder blades slide down to the back pockets so that our upper tracks aren't hiking our shoulders into our ears. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest it down. We're going to take a quick child's pose. Compress back to sitting on your heels. Relax the neck. Take a deep breath in. Let it out. And then we're going to come to an all fours position. Hands are going to be right under the shoulders. Knees are right under the hips. We'll slide the shoulder blades together to drop the sternum to the floor, and then slide the shoulder blades apart. Slide them together, slide them apart. Now we're going to keep the shoulder blades apart. Reach your right leg out behind you, flex the foot, and lower and lift the leg. Now when you lift the leg, your low back might want to arch to help you get it higher like this. But we're going to keep the tailbone tucked a little bit to keep the back straight and only lift the leg as high as we can keep the torso stabilized. Neck is in line with the rest of the spine. Shoulder blades are staying pulled apart. Hold the leg up, bend your knee to 90, and little pulses up to the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. Now we've got the left leg. Reach it out to straight and flex the foot, and lower and lift. Slide the shoulder blades apart again if we need to re-engage. They'll want to slide together. Zip the belly in flat. Make sure there's no movement in the torso. We also want to make sure that that leg is parallel. Our knee and our toes are pointing down at the floor rather than off to the left. Now we hold the leg up, we bend the knee to 90, and little pulses up to the ceiling. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take it down. If you need a quick child's pose, go ahead and take it now. The next thing that we're going to do is extend that right leg back out. This time, the left arm comes up over the head. We're going to bring the elbow and the knee together, or as close together as you can, and then reach back out to a nice straight line. For more, we can round the spine, trying to bring our nose to our knee, and reach back out to that straight line. Last one. And set that hand and knee down. Left leg will reach out. Carefully reach right arm overhead. And elbow and knee come together. Maybe we round if that's not too much of a balance challenge. Emphasize how long you can reach the arm and the leg before you pull them in. Last one. And take the hand and knee down. We're going to round the spine, nose to belly button. And arch the spine, eyes and tailbone to the ceiling. And round. And arch. One more of each. And then we'll sit back on our heels. You guys are all done. Thanks so much for joining me. Okay, that completes our back body portion. If this was your third video, if you did all three, nice job. I hope that you feel great. I hope that you feel a little bit taller and that your joints feel relieved. Please leave me any comments. If you've got requests for future videos, you can leave those as well. And I'll see you next time.